Hello everyone, it's Scott, and welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies 2. So, in this episode, my goal is to get to the end. So, to defeat the Ender Dragon, I'm going to need to actually amp up my game here. So, under the Artifice book of the Thaumanomicon and Thaumcraft, I opened up the Bone Bow, which gives me the ability to make a bow that fires much faster, so it claims, and so it hits harder. So that's definitely something I want from to take down the dragon. So at this point, I made the bone, and I'm getting ready to unlock this Primal Arrows over here. So I could really use that. So let's go into the research area. I need this tellum, which is made of the flame and the pick. So let's go over here. And that's going to require the man. So I'll make two of these, and two of these. Great. And that should give me enough research. I need 3, of course. So let's make another one just because. Okay. So unlocking the Primal Arrows. Alright, so arrows infused with specific type of energy. Similar damage, but bypasses armor protection. Fire damage. Water chills your target, reducing movement speed. Earth packs a punch. Is that like knockback? Unless it's a bigger damage. I could use bigger damage, I guess. Order arrow. Less damage but bypasses armor and leaves your enemy weakened. I guess I can make some earth arrows. Primal arrows cannot be picked up. And infinity... Oh, right. I forgot about that. I can enchant my bow with extra stuff. Right. Let's work on this first and just get a couple of... Okay, I'm going to need 8 arrows and some earth shards. So let's grab that and head back in here. So, arrows around the edge, earth in the middle, and let's grab as many as I can. 64? Okay. I don't know how many I'm going to need to take down the dragon, but definitely want to put infinity on that bow. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to do that. So let's go back to... Alright, so under the Witching Gadgets button, under Infusion Enchantment, what I'm looking for is infinity, if I can. I definitely wouldn't mind power, adding power to the bow. So, power is just going to take an extra bow and a Salus Mundus, and I can go all the way up to power 5. Each time is going to require more. Actually, I'll need to burn down a lot more tellum to get that. Here it is, infinity. So I'll need an arrow, a bow, and 6 levels of experience. So let's get that rolling. Salus Mundus, let's make, I don't know, a bunch. Let's start with the bow. So standard bows, just sticks and string. So let's make a couple of these. 6, 7, 8. Okay. And let's grab arrows. And I'm now regretting my choice of making earth arrows, because I think that probably is knockback when it says adds more punch. I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Okay, throw that in, throw this in. Great. So let's start out by adding, making us a infinity bow. So let's grab the Salus Mundus out of the ME system. So what I need to do is throw in my bow, one Salus Mundus, one bow, and one arrow. Alright, let's kick off the infusion process. Okay, and with that, it should have finished the infusion process. Let's gather the bow back and check it out. And we now have a bow of bone infinity 1. So let's throw that back down. And let's throw down one more bow and another Salus Mundus. 1, 2, and another tap of the wand. And that's done already. Yep. Okay, so it's now double enchanted. So I'm going to work my way back up to a Power 5 bow. Alright, with that I've crafted a Infinity Power 5 bow, and that should be enough for me to, well, hopefully have a chance to take on the Ender Dragon. So let's head back and take a look at something that I've wanted to do for a while. Let's take a look at the end cake. So the end cake, man, I don't remember how far back it was, is the only way that you can teleport to the end in Agrarian Skies 2. So it's going to use the normal cakes, golden apple, and a lot of Eyes of Enders. Now the key is that each cake is going to have, I think, 8 slices, and it spawns when you place it down with 1 slice. So you can recharge the cake with Eyes of Ender, and so that's something that I want to make sure that we do before we get going. So let's look at our Eye of Ender supply. Okay, not great, not great. So let's make a chunk. So how about the golden apples? Okay, I have some, and cakes. Yep, I have a bunch. So one thing I have been doing is letting my egg supply build up. So I'm back up to 400 eggs. I've been breeding the chickens out the wazoo to kind of increase my supply. So just to make sure that I can make it. So the regular cakes. Oh, so I did a little playing over here. I put a filter on the cake dropping here. It turned out I just dropped so many cakes that I ended up running out of cakes. Let's take the rings off. So we'll see that the cakes are being auto-crafted by the ME system and dropped down to the hand distributor, which is then placing the cakes out here where they're being consumed by the Cakeamurus plants. So I added 2 more Cakeamuruses, one on each side, and so I was hoping to get enough Cakeamurus flowers that it could keep up with the standard 1-tick drop. Now I tried using a Botania Hourglass to control the redstone pulse to the servo, but I think I need a little bit more magic here to make that happen. The pulse just wasn't long enough, so I'll have to look into a pulse lengthening gadget with. I've seen some ways to do it with repeaters that are looped back. And so over here, I made the formula for endoflames, and luckily there are enough endoflames that it's able to keep up with the slow one per. It looks about 1 a second drop rate of the base servo. So with all these flowers, they're able to eat the coal with no waste and generate the mana, which is being bounced back to this one distribution mana pool. And so that's been pretty good at filling up my my mana supply. I ended up transferring a lot of mana over to the bee making flower just so I can have more queens. So let me take a quick cut, and I'll set up what I need for the gate to the end. Alright, here we are next to another gate. So let's place down the end cake. Yep, so it only has one slice. So to refill it, I need to right click with the Eye of Ender. Okay, apparently right clicking beyond that is throwing the Ender Eye somewhere. I don't know why it's going over here. Okay, so in vanilla, the Eye of Ender is supposed to lead you to a stronghold. And man, my frames per second is really dragging here. Alright, sorry about that. I had to go and restart Minecraft for some reason. So I think I'm about prepared as I can be for I have Prot 4 on my armor. Alright, before I head out, I want to make sure I add some sharpness to my sword. So if I go and throw in some nether quartz, what that should do is, if I start adding it, yep, so now it's adding sharpness. So if I just keep going for a bit, this is going to take a while. So let's see if I can make a block out of it. Yep. So this trick worked with the lapis. Yep. Alright, so I'm now up to 12 hearts of damage in my attack. So that's pretty cool. So between the infinity bow and the sharpness on the blade, let's throw everything into the ME system and just buckle up and let's go for a ride. Alright, I've gotten rid of everything in my inventory that's not well, super critical. So let's head to the end. Alright, so here we are. I can tell I've already made a mistake because I left my I did not expect that I would be underground. I should have brought my picks. Oh well. I'm gonna cut this part out. Alright, unfortunately I had to cheat in a pickaxe to get through the middle of that of the end marker. I think this is the first time I had to cheat in the entire series, because that was just dumb. I didn't realize it was gonna spawn me underground. Sky Factory actually spawns you above ground, and Doesn't seem to be any problem with that. So, oh, and here we go. Ender hives. That's nice. Alright, so let's see if I can start get rid of some of these towers and see where I can find the Ender Dragon. I don't know where he went. Okay, so here we go. So he's going to keep healing as long as I'm close to the... Really? Okay, so let's get that out of the way. Oh, this is... Okay, so something's... How does it determine which arrow to use? Okay, well... I don't know why the dragon's not attacking me. He's, certainly has more than enough opportunities to. There we go. Got his attention. Okay. Oh, this is going to be easy. Alright, come here, guy. I'm like out racing the dragon with this top tier, there we go. Okay, good, got it. Top tier jetpack. Alright, so that's the Ender Dragon. Nice. Very nice, okay. Give me some experience, please. Thank you, thank you. Like most of that dropped down here. Alright, so it's gonna put... Great, so here is the dragon egg that I'm going to need to finish off the... Ooh, there's a lot of ender lilies. Nice. Alright, so... Now, I don't know if the dragon egg is going to be a problem, but let's head back to the overworld. Yep. And good. And let's grab our stuff right back out of the ME system. Alright, I'm back in the end, and this time I grabbed some of my more important tools. So, I have my pickaxe, my mattock, and this time I grabbed the scoop, the bee scoop. So since I saw some oblivion hives, I want to see if I can get some more oblivion bees while I'm out here. Now that I see that's an option. Yeah, this is quite a far distance to go through to break through to the exit. I'll probably send up an ender quarry between episodes to gather all this up once I get the queen or get the dragon egg relocated. So let's break that. Did I get the? Okay. Oh, ender drone. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Cool. Let's see if I can grab. Yep, ender lily seed. It's gonna give me that. Oh man, I am like super weak. Did I miss something? I don't know, but I'm also starving. Alright, so one trick to get the dragon egg is to build a um, piston contraption that will be able to basically shove the basically do a block conflict with the egg, and what should happen is that it should convert the egg into a basically a pickable object. So let's do that, and one of these, and then a lever on top. So when I hit this, yep, that'll shove the block forward, dislocate the dragon egg, and now I have it in my inventory. Awesome. So I'm going to disassemble all of this and then head back to the overworld. Alright, so I'm back, and what I'd like to do is set up the nameless bee here, the nameless queen that I got from combining the Oblivion with the what was it over here? The Ethereal and Oblivion, and let's throw it into this. And so I'm going to see that it has no flowers. So let's set up the dragon egg, I don't know, right here. Oh, shoot. That was super dumb. I should have watched where I clicked. Alright, but in theory... Okay, so this bee now... Yes. Finally is able to grow. And it's also killing me. So that's wonderful. So let's get out of its range. And so I'm going to let that burn down for a bit and start breeding the nameless bees. And so that way I can pick up at the start of next episode and get ready to go and hopefully finish off the Bees and Trees quest line. So with that, if you could please leave a comment or a like, let me know how I'm doing, and I will see you next time on Agrarian Skies 2. Bye!